Okay, in this lesson we're talking about patterns, adding resist to folds and different kinds of folds. So here are the supplies that you need. Most can be found in a hardware store except for the hemostats and the acrylic pieces. And I have those online resources on the PDF. And this is one of my favorites and really easy to make. I'll show you how to fold it here. This is how it looks at the end, but I'm going to take off the clothespins and show you how it's folded. I love using clothespins. I love the little windows they create on the fabric. So I'm opening up. This is a square piece of fabric, and I have folded it in half, and then I will fold it in half again. And you can see when I do these kind of folds, these patterns, I iron them. Then you fold it in half, and then you fold back those. But as I was saying, I iron these folds with the fabric dry. I do have to make sure and leave them in the soda ash a little bit longer because of the resists that are on them. So anyway, we'll just add the clothespins, which again I absolutely love, and you can add them to make patterns on a lot of different things. And you can put as many as you want or as few as you want in different places. So that's how it looks before it goes into the dye pot, and this is the finished result. Now the next several pieces are all folded the same way but with different resists, and we are folding this in half, and then we're fan folding or accordion folding, and I'm just showing you the bottom of the piece of fabric. And okay, so let's get started. We'll fold it. We're going to fan fold this, and so we have that section of it done. And then we're going to flag fold, flag accordion fold the piece this way here to give us more patterning. And we'll continue on here. Okay, and then we'll add the acrylic piece, and you can really center that circle anywhere, and I didn't quite center it on this video, but usually I do try to center it, but it doesn't have to be centered. And you clamp them, and these blue clamps are a little bit easier to work with, but they're still kind of difficult sometimes to deal with. But anyway, and so that's what it looks like when it's done, and here it is. Ready for the dye bath, and the finished piece again. And these are all done with golden brown and mermaid's dream. This is the next one, and again it's the same folds, but we use a different resist. And again I'm showing you that we are using the same folded fabric, and we're using paint sticks. And you could rubber band these even if you wanted, but I like to use my clamps because you get a better resist, better patterning. And finish with that one. And that's how it looks. And this is how it looks before it went into the dye bath. And again, the finished result. And here's the next one. Now I love all that blue around there. That's just so pretty. And this one is again the same fold, but we're using these acrylic triangles and matching them up. And again, they can be moved over however you want to place them on the fabric. And again, we're clamping them. And that's how it looks, and here's how it looks getting ready to be dyed. And the final piece again. And this is the next piece. Same fold, but we're going to use these rectangles of acrylic, and these really you could have cut at one of the home improvement stores. In fact, I probably had those cut at I think Lowe's. And I'm using rubber bands. You could use clamps, but I'm using rubber bands. In this effect, you're not getting that much dye on it, but you're still getting the patterns, and it would make a lovely shirt. In fact, I've seen shirts made with this design that are just beautiful, and they don't have a lot of dye on them, but they have some. I'm having trouble with my rubber band. Anyway, so we get that all done, and there it's done, and that's ready to be dyed. And again, the finished results, which is really lovely. And here's the next one. Now this is going to be a different fold, and what we're doing is we're doing the original, the fan folding or accordion folding, the first folds, but the second one we're just accordion folding and not doing the flag fold, so you're getting more of a square. And these are just light switches. These are metal ones. I thought I'd like the metal ones instead of the plastic, so I tried that. And I've got them upside down, so the front is on toward the fabric. I thought it would give a better marking or a better resist. And here you could put, you really probably need to put them on all sides, but you don't have to really. And that's how it looks when it's done, and there's ready to go into the dye pot. And one more look at how it looks when it's finished. Now this is the only one that is done with New Black and Mermaid's Dream, and it's the same fold as before, but we're going to use these little acrylic ovals. You could use the acrylic rounds, but I wanted to try the ovals, or show you the ovals to see, so you can see what kind of patterning I'm going to get. I was having difficulty with this one here. Sometimes they are hard to work, even the blue ones. And that's pretty much how it looks, and that's how it looks when in the dye bath. And here's the final result. And here's the next one. And this one I'm using a plastic switch plate, and again it's the same fold, the original fold, the first fold, and then instead of we are doing the accordion fold, but we're making it a big fold instead of the small one, because I want to have enough fabric that the switch plate can cover. And of course these switch plates come in 2s and 4s and all kinds of different sizes. And again, I turn them over so the face of the plate is toward the fabric. And these are plastic, and I've not had any trouble with them breaking or anything. So they are just fun to use and pretty cheap and easy to come by for sure if you have home improvement stores in your area. And again, we need to clamp them real good. Try not to clamp the fabric. But on this, since it's so big, I like to give, clamp all 4 sides. And that's it. That's what it looks like when it's ready, and there it is, ready to be dyed. And again, the fabric to let you see what it looks like again. This last one is a different fold, and it's on the diagonal, and it's just, I think it's a beautiful fold. But again, we're fan fold or accordion folding, but we're doing it on the diagonal, and it just creates just a beautiful pattern. So what I've done is I did that diagonally, fan folding it, and then we're going to just do a regular accordion fold, not a flag fold, just a regular accordion fold, just to kind of make us a little square. And then once that is done, we will put our clothespins on. which again, I can't say more about how much I love clothespins. And again, you can just line it up with clothespins, or you could just do a few clothespins. So that's how it's ready. Looks when it's ready to dye. There it is in the dye basket, ready to go. And there's the final fabric, which I just think is beautiful. So that's it for patterns. In the bonus section, I have 2 other patterns, and with one was using hemostats. So anyway, if you have any questions, be sure to ask them below, or come on over to the Facebook group where we're talking about all of our dyeing there.